Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. Ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
65. Hey, check that. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Straight to the air they go. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Another throw here on 2nd down. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 70. Hey, smash front. Not saying 19. Trap 50. Trap 60. Ready,
Dropping back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And the carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now.
2nd down pass play coming. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we 18, right in. 70, 70. Go.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Get 300. 319.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
258.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Take over first down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Hey, pass.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70, hey, smash rush, 70 ranges, 70 ranges, drop 60, drop 60.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers go up 10-zip here in the first. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
50, hey, you block over here. Back north, 319.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Lofts it deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First down 10. They're on the 18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 8, Cowboy 80. BBB. 18 Rattler. Steady.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Jets nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
26. 319.
Rodgers from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
319.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 24-point ball game.
Jets nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
319.
Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, they will continue to do so.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Inside. Blue 58.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. It is caught left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 36-yard line.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Looking quickly here.
15 more yards. That's another Jets. First down.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's got it in the red zone. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that 1st down.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
3rd down give to Hall. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Back north. 319. Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's a laugher so far, 24-0. More from MetLife, coming right up. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Jets 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense to the line fast.
19 Tigers. Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Andre Cisco holding down there.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Rudy Ford there on the coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Deputy Ryan.
Now looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers will look to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And the defender coming away with it. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Cardinals. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Caught by his back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready, set.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hey. Pass all 80. Rig.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
60 Vices, Panther Street, 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Inside, 319.
Back to work they go after the interception. Forcing carried by Brandon Cooks. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
No. 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
158.
They'll go for it. Rodgers hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, a fresh set of downs, too. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
319.
Third and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to nerd out at the end of the year with me, Kate? We'll go back and look at the amount of time per completion in the league. The best of them, are around 2.2 seconds. The guys that hold on to the longest, they're somewhere around 2.6 seconds. You give your quarterback that kind of eternity to throw, he'll find a completion.
Hey, 319! 319!
Fourth down now, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Campbell going in motion left. They'll throw here on first. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down.
60 Vikings. Lions.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He finds it right side. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Renee, jumbo! Notice 50. Hey, you block over here.
One final shot before the half. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Inside. Blue 58. Back north. Screen at your
Rodgers from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, being back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Okay, third down again. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
Get it. Steady.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Trap 60, trap 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing now on first down. Escapes them, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
On the move, headed right. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down and third.
Ready, check, Bobcat, 18, come 19, come Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut down the field, you get. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw here on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This is Dowdle on second down. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Here's a design run. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
7 Pirates, 7. Viking, 18. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Catch made by Colts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense from flying around and making the play.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Blue 58. Jab.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Get 300. 319. Inside.
Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. If he helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Jets 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Blue 58. Check 30. Back north.
Here's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To throw again here on 2nd down, Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the
88,
41-yard line.
88, 150.
To the air on 1st down, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
26.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Has it downfield, working the left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blue 58. Get 300. Get 300.
Again, Rodgers. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working quickly here.
Hey, check 26.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Rodgers off the play action. Throws caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Box it. 318. Back north. Inside. Blue 58.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that play's brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
319. Hey, check 26. 319.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
50.
It's 4th and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he's got it, so they'll put a little ways back with the touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. On the return, this is ETN. And he's stopped on the run back to the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second and
10.
He's dropping back to throw. Connection made to Tremble. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Left Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. Running right side by McMillan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on.
First and 10. Here's a Ronnie Dowdle. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready,
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Now motion him out of the backfield.
Get up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
60 Eagles. 60 Hurt. 18 Pioneer. Warrior 70. Ready,
They're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
This one is up and good. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Back north. Blue 58.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down.
Jump out.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
630.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
From the red zone now. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So second down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Here's Mitchell again. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. When you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little...
And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But, yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level. And it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from New York.